let you go. I should've let you just walk on by, never even said hi. No, then we would never know just how hard it feels to open up hearts, to have to let them go. But we can't turn back now, 'cause we've come too far to not leave with broken hearts. I guess something inside my soul just couldn't stand to let you walk away so easily. No. And maybe in time we can figure out just what these moments are all about. All we guaranteed is a little change. Oh, I don't want my heart to feel this way again. And I just need a little more time to make sure what we're doing is right. I just need a little more time to make sure that we're doing this right. Oh yeah. I figured that I'd stop by just one more time and let you know what's really on my mind. Oh yeah. We both got a lot to say, but the words escape. It never seems to be an easy way. No. I hope and pray we at least get just a one more dance. We deserve to give this love a chance. 'Cause we got enough to try. We just need a little more time. Make sure we get it right. Oh yeah. And maybe in time we can figure out just what these moments are all about. All we guaranteed is a little change. Oh, I don't want my heart to feel this way again. And I just need a little more time to make sure what we're doing is right. Oh, I just need a little more time, Lord, to make sure that we're doing this right. Oh, I just need a little more time to make sure, yeah, what we're
opening fight here, and no utility to do it. Brokey going for more. Brokey wants it all. All right, let's do this.
And that's what laser beam! Window no scope from Senzo! No way! It's a perfect end! This is cannibal! This is madness!
Absolute slog of a day yesterday here on the B stream. It went the full distance. We had many overtimes, we had many long series, but great Counter-Strike all the same. And we are now moving into day 2 of stage 2 here at EPL season 23. So lots of numbers, lots of different days and whatnot. Myself, Scriv, and Neo to walk you through these first couple of games. And we have a couple interesting matchups, I think, to open up. This is where, you know, we go down to the 0-1 side of the Swiss. And that means we have a few teams that are lacking some form, not quite looking good enough on day 1. So some real big answers into today, I think, into how some of these teams are looking. You know, we've got some rough teams, I think, in terms of, like, yes, they're tier 1, but their form this year has just not been very good.
You're being very kind. Let's put it frank. FaZe have been shy, and we're wondering really whether they can turn that around. I'm looking forward to opening our game. Yeah, good morning here, guys. I'm looking forward to it. We've got FaZe taking on Pain to open things up. There's plenty of games where you can see how things have panned out after the opening day, and for the most part, I think things went kind of as planned. You can maybe argue the Astralis taking down FUT so handedly was maybe a little bit of a shock, and Bait taking down FURIA is also another big one as well. Credit to them. Bait looked really, really good, especially in towards that third and final map. But still a long road for them to make it through for Bait, and still feels like, you know, I mean, they're going to kind of get Spirit, so it's no easy task as they kind of follow on through. But for FURIA, maybe a bit of a fumbled opportunity in that opening game, but also maybe kind of just slowly warming up in towards the Swiss stage. And they've got plenty of chances still.
Yeah, I mean, some really big names, though, as you say, sort of coming into the second round of the Swiss here as we check in. I think, you know, you look at teams like Legacy, who kind of had this really hot streak in the stage 1, and then up against Aurora. Potentially moments where they could have been winning that series, to be honest. It was a wild one. If you didn't catch it, we had a quad overtime in there, which is crazy. But yeah, a number of teams, I think, moving down into this lower side of things that potentially could be vying for a spot, but we just don't really know what to make of them. Meanwhile, on that top side, like you say, it is mostly who you would expect. But there's a couple of names that maybe, you know, surprise on day 1. Are they going to continue surprising on day 2, day 3, this kind of thing? Potentially not. I think it's going to get very, very messy towards the end. Those 2-2 games are really going to be hard to predict, I think it is safe to say. And, you know, one of those teams that are going to cause the mess is FaZe, because it's not been a great year for them. The loss of Rain seemingly having quite the effect. You know, they still have some good pieces, then they have some less good pieces, unfortunately. There are a couple names that you can point towards. One being the captain, to be fair, of Carrigan. He continues to be sort of heavyweight, as he has been for maybe a couple years now, but just doesn't have the firepower around him anymore, it seems.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is just a side that could never get anything going in their opening game. They get 13-1 in that first map. It is such a dire showing against G2, and courtesy of our good friend AZS as well, he gave us a kind of a good stat that one kill that Jacob got is enough to mean that FaZe as a team got one more kill than Sampaius in the entirety of that first map on Dust 2. So that one kill made all the difference. But as a whole, how the mighty have fallen with this FaZe side. They get absolutely decimated by G2. 13-1 opening map, 13-10 in towards the second. But again, this is kind of proof in the pudding of where this FaZe side are at. I mean, the way they are playing at the moment and the way they've been performing, especially in terms of their kind of tournament finishes, like, they're kind of getting to the point where it's like they're actually no longer a tier 1 team. Like, that's how close it is. Like, they're actually starting to delve into the depths of being like a tier 1.5 team who have the occasional good performance here and there. It's been a really, really tough run of things. On the flip side, we can talk about Pain, who have also had a rough time in their own regard, but they've got a little bit more form than you can see in a few of these maps. The Inferno and the Nuke's not bad for them as well. They don't mind a Mirage either as well, where you look towards FaZe and like, this map pool's so thin. There's a couple of maps which they like, but they're not going to be probably in play. Like, I assume we could probably even see like Pain go for a bit of a quote-unquote punish and just banning out Overpass here.
Yeah, I just really wanted to quickly jump in. It's a funny graphic, but I think this tournament could actually be the funeral of FaZe if they're not careful. If they go out like 0-3, I get that it's got an online portion here, which they're probably not going to be fans of for the most part. But yeah, I think if they go 0-3, we have to ask some big questions about this FaZe team and the future of them, and maybe it's time for, you know, Carrigan to move into that coaching role finally, make some space. We have a few August teams that you could take a chance on. But yeah, on the Pain conversation, I also agree that, you know, this is another team that are looking questionable in places, but this is a matchup that they definitely could be winning. We've got the Nuke coming out, kind of a handshake map actually, so a pretty aggressive pick, you might say, from Pain. Was there space to punish? In theory, the Inferno, but FaZe actually banned it away. Quite a clever ban. Yeah,
exactly. We're going to go in towards that Dust 2 again. Not too sure if I love that idea, kind of just considering how the Dust 2 went yesterday. Of course, G2 absolutely destroyed them 13-1, but they backed themselves. They kind of see it's an off day on that one, but if they go back-to-back on losses on Dust 2, it'll be really spicy. Mirage is going to be that decider as well. So for the most part, a pretty simplistic map pool, nothing too out of the ordinary in a sense. It's kind of going into maps that they value as strength rather than kind of the punish picks. But